Abramovic?
Method.
What is that?
It's like a type of, I think, like yoga. And this woman that she knows is starting a Kickstarter campaign.
Fucking yoga bear!
He's not supposed to be here.
I know. I just have to.
Why?
It's a tribute. It's an homage.
No, we take a break from that stuff.
Oh.
We take a break from that stuff.
Oh. I loved when Jimmy said, "I'm sorry my characters are destroying the show today."
It was fun. He's with the Gigolos today, right?
That's right.
The Gigolos.
There's a gathering of the Gigolos.
Yes, the gathering of the Gigolos.
Sam, you should have still went.
By myself?
The Juggalos.
Yes. Why not?
I need somebody to help me with the equipment. I need somebody.
But Kenny's there. You would have hung out with them for a little
that's
bit, and then
true.
they're leaving. I know, but you should have just went.
No, we would have. They would have gone later, so I would have.
And you couldn't find anyone else to go with around here?
Well, Erock's busy, and what am I going to take?
What's Eric doing?
He's adding a wing to his house.
Yeah, Erock is
You're adding a wing
to the Nagel mansion.
He's adding a third or fourth floor, actually.
The Nagel compound is getting bigger.
Yes.
Wow, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Erock, you're adding more shit to your house?
That I am.
Erock, perhaps a nursery? Is that what he's working on?
For himself, for his toys.
Yes, for his toys. The place he can go in and play with his toys.
A playroom for myself.
Eric had a tough day yesterday. He broke out some old toys to play with.
Where I sleep, where my husband Eric plays with his toys.
What did he do yesterday?
Eric had a tough day.
Yeah.
He said
So he broke out some older toys.
he posted a thing that said he was feeling down, like he was sad.
Yeah.
I don't know why. If I was Erock, I'd be happy all the time.
All the time.
But so he was sad, and so he opened a box of old Ninja Turtles toys.
Oh, that made him happy?
Yeah.
I got it.
Opened a box of...
It's on his Twitter.
Like it was sealed? It was a closed box?
He keeps them in a
Like
little plastic bag.
It's his old toys from when he was a kid.
And, oh, there you go.
You got your Bebop, your Rocksteady.
I have all of those still.
Now, Erock, when you open it up, do you stand them up and go pew pew pop pew ooh? Do you play with them like
Those
that?
are not Ninja Turtle noises.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They didn't have guns.
Oh.
What's going on?
He's playing with his toys.
But they're in bags.
Yeah.
You got to store it because that way.
Much like his semen. He doesn't want.
Do you ever pull them out of the bags?
I pulled these out yesterday. I haven't opened that box in like 20 years.
But I mean, do you pull them out of the actual bags?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what do you do with it once it's out of the bag?
How much is that worth?
Do you make it walk?
Not much.
Do you go,
You've been storing this for 20 years, and it's not even worth that much?
They've all been re-released, so loose, they're not worth anything.
Yeah.
None of this stuff's worth anything, though, right?
No, toy collecting, I mean, aside from a few things, it's not like, because everything's so mass-produced.
Right. That's what happened with baseball.
The other day, little Riley was playing with the Smurfette, and she's on the picnic table, and she's going like dunk 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 dunk, walking, and then she wanted it to take a plane ride, so she had her planes, you know, the movie Planes, had a little plane, and Smurfette got on top of the plane and was flying around.
Nice.
So do you play with it like that, like a 4-year-old?
I would if I had the
Turtle van?
No, the Technodrome.
Oh.
Nice.
If I had that, I would, but these are just on display.
Okay.
I have a turtle van if you want it.
What is
I'll
it?
take it.
What is a Technodrome?
The Technodrome is where
really don't know.
Krang lives. Krang is like the arch villain. He's worse than Shredder, quite frankly.
No
it's
way,
a spaceship
really?
and a tank. It came from Dimension X.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, it's a spaceship, it's a tank. It's a building, it's a bug.
But did they make it the big?
But did you make it the bug?
Technodrome.
Technodrome.
It's where Krang lives. He's the arch villain. He's a brain.
Right.
But he's got a big robot body that he can live in, and he lives in the Technodrome from Dimension X. And his whole mission is to create evil and to stop the Ninja Turtles, which were created from mutagen.
Yes.
That was dripped into the sewer.
Right, the
sewer. Are you paying attention?
You got to remember, Krang was a real person, but when they banished him from Dimension X, they separated his brain from his body.
Can't hear you, Eric.
Are you paying attention, or the phone's on? We were saying because Splinter got hit with the mutagen too, and then he met the Turtles and taught them the art of ninjutsu.
Oh boy!
Opie and Shredder used to be a student of Splinter.
Opie.
Tasty.
I mean, they met Casey Jones, but he's a person.
He wears a Jason hockey mask.
He's a sports enthusiast who also knows ninjutsu.
What about April O'Neil?
April O'Neil's a reporter who happens to have a weird sexual tension with the Turtles. Ew. Michelangelo's a party dude.
Human? Wait, is the reporter human?
Yeah, April O'Neil, yeah.
Why would she have a sexual thing with turtles?
It's just a weird sexual tension. Are you Opie paying attention? It's a little edgy.
To the game.
It's a weird...
She always comes down to their home in the sewers, brings pizza.
They love pizza because they're teenage mutant ninja turtles, you see.
Teens love
Teenage.
You know what?
Donatello does machines. You know.
Do they have a leader?
Erock plays with this stuff?
That would be Splinter.
No, that's not
No,
right.
Leonardo.
Yeah, Leonardo.
Do you play with it?
He ain't
No,
get
they're
right,
on
though.
display.
So what, you take it out, display them, and then put them back?
They're not on display, they're in bags.
No, I took them out of the bag.
And then what did you do with them?
I put them up on a shelf.
And then what?
Damn it!
And they're there to look at.
Never gonna get past that. What
That's
happened?
rough.
We were just talking about the turtles.
Oh,
Eric, where's Casey Jones?
so what's the Technodrome?
There's a second
No,
box
I'm not
I'm
gonna-
looking for
Stop.
that has the rest of them.
What?
I can't find it.
I'm not going to answer the question again.
No, what's the Technodrome?
I told you already, and I feel like you
thank
might
for
not have been
telling me.
paying attention.
I was
And
paying
this is what
attention.
you were doing yesterday, Erock.
I decided
Instead
to take them
of helping to build the Nagel Mansion up.
out. Yeah. I decided to take them out.
Why were you so sad?
Yeah.
I had a shitty day.
Why?
What
What
happened?
happened, Erock? Come on, open up for
Well,
us.
first I was having car problems.
Right.
Oh, no.
And,
what was there, a twig in the way? You couldn't get out?
and then
What's going on with the music?
We're not talking about Ninja
I'm
Turtles.
just
Yeah.
playing it. He's not paying
Sad
attention.
day.
You're gonna
I'm
play
paying
Ninja
attention.
Turtles song.
Why did you have a bad day yesterday?
Yeah.
I had car problems, and then I broke a tooth. That wasn't fun.
Oh, Jesus. No, he didn't want to tell us that one, did he?
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Little prying never hurts anyone.
What's the start?
Erock.
What's the
Well,
start?
yeah. Let's rock, paper, scissors for the start. Erock.
Oh yeah, that's too easy.
You broke a tooth.
Yeah.
And that's and that makes a bad day.
Well, yeah.
I have a
Did
broken
you,
tooth.
Did you break it or did a poacher take it?
Because it makes their dick harder.
Oh, E.
An aphrodisiac.
What happened to your car?
As I was driving it, the alternator just decided that it wasn't going to keep working
Wasn't going to
anymore.
alternate.
And yeah, it took several startups just to get the car home.
What were you eating when your tooth broke?
Tuna melt.
Tuna melt.
Tuna
There's
melt.
nothing really hard
No,
in there.
there wasn't. That's what was weird.
Well, Opie broke it on hummus, so.
Oh, that's the same tooth. So
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
that dumb tooth has been dying for a while. You might
Yeah.
need a root canal. You might be going down the same road I just went
no,
down.
they repaired it.
What?
I
What
think
did
he
they
was
do? Super
excitedly
Same day
chomping.
dentist.
glue? Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you excitedly
You just get so
chomping?
excited.
You think that was it? Just fucking slamming teeth together. What, they just glue it back in?
No, he doesn't
No,
mean
they
they repaired it.
What does he
Just
mean?
the new teeth are coming in. Sharknado.
Yes.
Shark Week. There's some shark humor for you.
It's
you get your car
topical.
What?
No.
Wait, you were able to get right to the dentist and they repaired it.
Well, it broke during the show yesterday, and I called, and I got a late afternoon appointment to come in. And
What the hell's going on with everyone's teeth on this
teeth
show?
are falling apart.
How much money did you get for the tooth?
How do they repair it so fast?
Yeah, what
I don't
they do?
know. He put some needle right on the tooth there. I guess it's some kind of adhesive, and then they just rebuild the tooth right on top.
Wow.
And it was done within 20 minutes.
They take that little blue light and go,
Oh, that blue light was just shooting out of my mouth in multiple spots.
fucking amazing.
Really?
It just hardens that shit right back up. I'm stunned at the speed at which they do things at the dentist these days. Even that stupid stuff that you had to make the impression, you gotta go.
Oh,
It's like
the gel in
20
the
minutes.
gel in the metal.
Now it's like,
Oh my
like
God.
2 seconds. She feels. She goes, okay, open.
Yeah, see? Yeah,
Oh,
you see
yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Ooh,
Lady Gaga with
that's
makeup
Lady
is
Gaga.
without makeup is horrendous. Thanks, J_Giordano.
I don't know much about Lady Gaga.
Holy fuck! I'll retweet your shit.
Yeah,
That's
is that
good.
her without no
I'll
makeups?
I'll retweet that shit.
Erock is like Alexander in the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Jesus.
Except instead of moving to Australia, he played with Ninja Turtles.
Right.
So you chipped a tooth, you fucking your car broke, What else?
Everything was better with Ninja Turtles.
And that makes you play with Ninja Turtles?
Correct.
Your wife's got to feel great that she's like, my husband had a bad day.
So he went downstairs and played with his Ninja Turtles.
He runs to his toys for comfort. For comfort. Yes, for comfort instead of into the arms of a loving wife.
How do you play with your Ninja Turtles? Do you lay on your belly and just kind of like...
He's on the floor with his feet kicking.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, Ninja Turtles.
Making them fight.
No. There's some trouble we got to take care of.
Oh, let's go.
Who's got the pizza?
Do you still have their original weapons?
Yep.
That's why they're in bags, to maintain their accessories.
How much is that worth?
Nothing.
Probably not much.
You've been hanging on to it for over 20 years.
So why do you keep them in bags?
Well, because at that point I was done, and I just threw them in bags and threw them in a box.
To Erock's credit, it's fun to collect them and have the accessories. I got all mine, like...
Yeah.
What
do you do with them?
You just collect them and you have them.
But
so you put them on, they're on display right now.
they're on a shelf.
I don't understand collectors. Jimmy's a collector too, obviously.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's a hoarder.
He tells the story. He came to my house for one of my functions, and a boxing glove that I've had signed by a bunch of boxing greats.
Right.
Jimmy actually bought the boxing glove for me and said, "Here, I got this for you. I know you'd appreciate it." And I did, and I don't even know who signed it at this point.
It was a big one, though. It was like Sugar Ray Leonard or something.
Yeah, my nephew had it on, and he was just punching all of us with it.
Oh no!
And Jimmy saw that, and I'm not even joking, was losing his mind. He couldn't wrap his head around the fact that the boxing glove that was signed by Sugar Ray Leonard and others, my nephew was just wearing for the at the party and punching people with.
Why would you do that?
Well, because in the end, what?
I know. What are you going to do with it?
I would think if I saw all these guys on display at Erock's house, I'd actually think it was cool privately.
Privately, you'd be like,
Privately, I'd be like, that's pretty sweet, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I never understood that. I like collecting.
It's fun.
A few things here and there, but nothing crazy. Not like you guys.
I got a shelf full of wrestlers. in
Jewelry
my
of
house,
murder victims, perhaps. Bones. Wow, that's something.
But then again, I appreciate a good sunset picture. So
We all got our
each
things.
their owns. Each their owns.
yeah.
I put the championship belts on the wrestler toys to match the real wrestlers, so
It updates every week.
yeah, that's just weird.
Wait, you actually update
Yes.
and move the championship?
Yeah, move the belts from guy to guy.
What are you gonna
Oh,
do
my God.
if you go on like vacation and the belt changes and you know that there's a wrestler at your house?
Well, I'm already pissed because it's like the tag team champions now are new guys, so they don't have toys yet. So it's like
So where are the
So that's
belts?
freaking you out.
they're just sitting there on the shelf alone.
Oh, boy.
Stupid belts.
Just stupid belts. Vacant. Championship
Wow.
is vacated.
Terrible.
You do understand you have a very attractive wife.
She's banging.
All right.
She's banging?
Just thought
Banging.
maybe you forgot. I thought you forgot.
No, she still gets it.
Because if you knew that, you wouldn't be,
Right.
playing with your
I'm not
your
playing.
toys.
Again, I'm like
with
Erock.
your wrestling toys.
It's display. It's just the belts get moved.
sure.
I have a feeling Eric plays with his toys more than you.
I think
Oh,
Eric
yeah.
does tend to play with his
If he has
toys.
a bad day, he breaks out those toys.
I
Those
think-
are just on display to look at.
I think
Yeah.
maybe before they were on display, a couple of those turtles threw a couple of karate kicks.
Right,
Really?
exactly.
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so. I think Rocksteady took one to the chin.
Do they have articulated joints?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, then you moved them around a little bit. You moved the arms and legs around. a little
They're
bit.
posed.
Little bit.
Yeah.
They're posed.
Ew, you're like a serial killer.
I know. I'm going to pose her.
I gotta pose
in a
my action
provocative
figures.
position for the police.
Now I gotta go and pose real girls.
Oh, boy.
Those are just display. There's other toys
Yeah.
I don't
play with,
doubt
to
it.
play with.
What is in the bags with them? Like I see this like white stuff
Uh-oh.
in a bunch of them. What is that?
Yeah, what is
Wait
that?
a minute. Hold on.
Paper
Maybe it's-
towels?
Maybe it's a little post-it that says what their name is.
Oh, no.
Semen?
Maybe it is used condoms.
Oh yeah.
We're
maybe
still
it's
talking about
double
action
bagged?
figures?
Yeah, but there's stuff in the bags. We can't figure out what it is.
Oh.
It looks like a piece of paper.
He's probably wraps them.
No,
With toilet
it is a
paper or
piece
something.
of paper because some of those characters I figured they weren't really that popular. I figured I'd forget who they
You
were.
were going to forget Michelangelo's name?
So
I
you
just wrote it.
jotted down the
Oh,
name
my
and threw it in the
God.
bag with
Yeah.
it?
He goes, yeah.
And tell me the truth. When you
Erock.
found these toys, did you actually forget any of their names?
Well, yeah, there's still a couple there. I don't.
Okay. All right.
That little
Yeah.
bug thing on the right which I never saw in the cartoon, really.
I had him.
Me and my brother had all these.
Ugh.
And the guy with the rats on the lower left.
Right.
My brother had him. I had the robot
These
guy.
are all collecting dust in my dad's basement.
Well, they should be.
Yeah.
You're an
in
adult.
unorganized boxes.
You're a grown man, for the love of God.
If I had a pool to put them around, maybe it'd be all right.
Oh, when's the pool going in at the Nagel
I don't have
mansion?
I need more
He's
property.
putting one. He's building one upstairs, actually.
Indoor upstairs pool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Let's go eat.
Yeah, let's eat something. All right.
I think the last 15 minutes were a complete waste of time.
I think
Love
it's podcast material.
Really? Podcast doing well?
Yes, it is.
Our latest podcast is up.
Yes.
Episode 13, I think we're up to already. Wow, that's a quick 13 weeks, huh?
Man.
13?
13.
Yeah, that's something.
That's a quarter.
It's crazy.
That's a quarter of the year.
Amazing.
I feel like we just started the podcast.
Quarter of a year ago.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. So episode 13, you got to remind me what it is
Episode
again.
13 is good. It's the Breaking Bad interviews.
Okay.
Suck Cock for K-Rock, which is a classic.
Okay.
And what's the nugget?
Well, and then Master Po's Evacuation Plan,
All right.
which is another classic.
Please don't give the nugget away again.
You want it to be a surprise.
I like the Opie and Anthony nugget to be a surprise.
But you like people to know it's there.
Yes.
Oh, it's there, all right.
Wait for it. Spend the hour listening to the podcast
That's
in
right.
anticipation of the
Exactly.
And then
nuggets.
the Opie and Anthony nugget drops out.
Correct.
At the end of the podcast.
Oh, it drops out.
So go to iTunes, go to our Facebook page for the link. I have to say it all the time. I use Beyond Pod. I think it's called Beyond Pod because I don't have the iPhone, and that works great for me. Whatever. Go get it, please.
Right.
And tell people we got a podcast going. Because I hear from people all the time that say, look, I used to listen to you guys, and they either can't afford the satellite radio or choose not to get it. So this is a way of getting our shit out there to those other people, and maybe they turn around and they get the satellite. Who knows?
Yes.
All right. Wow.
The Opie and Anthony Show continues in moments.
And now these messages.